I'm just going to take my little handheld Makita router here. It has a nice little fancy guide on it. We're just going to take that, run that right down this board to put a groove in it so that we have a place for the bottom of our drawer to sit. We'll end up sectioning up this board, and that will be the sides of our drawer. And then where our groove's at is where our 1/4-inch plywood for the base of the drawer will slide in. Yeah, it makes a big mess. There we go. Got a nice smooth groove for board sliding. Everybody tell Mama Rogue happy birthday. So I've had a lot of people ask him, where's the other pup? Did something happen to her? No, nothing happened to her. She turned 4 today. She just has high anxiety, so she doesn't like loud noises. So with having the power tools and stuff out here, she doesn't like being out here. But yeah, she has high anxiety, so she doesn't like being out here in the shop much or for very long like this guy does. So you just see him a lot more. And she doesn't like strangers in hats and sticks and boxes and stuff that moves that's not supposed to move and stuff all of a sudden in the middle of the living room that wasn't there before. So, but she's my sweet girl. She goes on walks with me every day. She's the one that sits in my lap when we're watching TV. She's my cuddler. So she just doesn't like being out here in the shop like this guy does. So you see him a lot more. But yes, she's still alive. She just turned 4. So everybody tell her happy birthday. All right, let's get back to work, guys. Wanted to show y'all something. Y'all know I always use these little rubber handle $5 paint brushes because the little hairs don't come out and get stuck in my clear coats. Can y'all tell how old this one is? I use these for a long time. Unless I do an oil-based poly, that'll usually destroy these, but doing all this water-based stuff and normal paint, you see this thing's about to rust and fall apart. I think I've had this one around for about 2-3 years, using it every week. It's starting to look rough, needs to get replaced, but these are dang good brushes. So I am going to do upholstery. Y'all have never seen me do upholstery before on my channel because I don't do upholstery. And the guys that do upholstery for a living have a God-given gift because that stuff is difficult. To keep it as simple as possible for me, I am going to just upholster each panel at a time to go inside the top of this trunk. So I'll upholster each piece and then I will assemble it afterwards. A little bit extra work, but at least that way I'm not having to deal with how I'm going to get it tucked and folded into corners and make it stay. And I want to know for a fact that whoever buys this, that in a month the upholstery isn't peeling off of it. So this is the best way I know to do that, to keep that from happening. So I'm going to do it this way. Wish me luck. I picked this stuff up from Walmart. It's not exactly cheap. It's $10 for 2 yards. Pattern's not bad for going inside of a trunk. I would rather have found something that's a little more steampunkish, but this was the best I could find. But the reason I grabbed this up is because it's a really thick material, so I don't have to worry about the glue soaking through and showing on the other side. Also, with it being a thick material, I'm not going to have to worry about the seams showing. They had some thinner material, and I know for a fact as soon as I glued it down, you would see every flaw in the wood paneling. So this will help hide some of that. So I put spray adhesive on the back of that, spray adhesive on this. I do know that I'm supposed to let this sit and get tacky for a little bit and then stick it together. Come on, Jordy. This is gonna be like a mile walk for you. Get that on there. This is Owen. He just came in a couple of weeks ago. He's about 5 years old. Seems to be really good with people. Not sure yet on other animals or kids, but he walks really good on a leash. Seems to be really happy. I know some people have been saying stuff about me only showing big dogs because I like big dogs. So I decided to start grabbing out some of these little guys and letting y'all see them. You're like a pocket dog. Purse dog. See Fesco? You're a hot. Just your head's hot. The black parts are hot. It's weird being able to pick up a dog like this. Definitely well fed.